up again, still will. I'm sorry, everybody. I know it's been a while since I did a vlog. This one is a very special vlog episode. Let's see, what do we got here? First of all, this is our lovely room in beautiful downtown London, England. I'm here with Seth Herzog. We just did a frickin' huge gig at the Gherkin building.
Looks like a big dick.
It does. It's freaking crazy. We had a great time, man. I did Obama. He did a salvor. If you don't know what a salvor is, look it up. I didn't know what it was a few months ago.
It's a guy who saved ships.
And he was in like a coveralls that were all greasy. It was
the whole thing.
We did it for the shipping company, and I did
a merger of a shipping company.
Merger of two salvage companies. If you really want to get down to it.
Imagine a cocktail party of the most boring people in the world, and then you're like, "Hey, shut up and listen to me now."
Right, exactly. But they're all for the first time a little drunk and talking to each other, and you interrupt that first conversation.
Yeah.
Guys that have been at sea for how long? Months.
Yeah, and a bunch of lawyers.
And I made fun of them, and it was fun. I mean, the sound, but the Gherkin, we were the top of the Gherkin. I mean, it's like an unbelievable location.
The tip, just the tip.
Just the tip, that's all.
And if you look up the building, you'll get why that's funny.
You'll get why that's funny, because the building was like a big Gherkin pickle dickle.
It's a penis. It's like a giant dick. Like
In fact...
It's like a stubby dick, like a stubby, girthy dick.
You know, this is decidedly a much dirtier vlog now that Seth is on it. Usually I keep it cleaner.
Are the kids watching?
I don't know. I mean, of the 25 people who have been watching regularly, I think some of them are kids. It goes on Facebook so family members see it, but that's all right. Seth's opening joke was funny. I wrote it for him. I didn't write it for you, but I rewrote it in a way that you liked better. You remember?
It was more efficient.
It was more efficient, and that's not usually my notion, my way of getting there.
You can take the simplest joke and make it an 8-minute story.
And make an 8-minute story that never gets to the laugh.
Yep.
I'm learning. No, what it was it was the Guildhall. And you got a lot of use out of Guildhall tonight. Can you face that?
I made one joke from Guildhall that you helped me with.
No, but later
Later in the night I talked about it. Yeah. It was this beautiful old town hall in London they were going to have the party at. Then decided to move it to the top of the dick.
Move it to a building. Apparently, this party had to take place in a building.
It looks like it's not finished. I wasn't making a joke about the fact that like they've worked on it for 10 years. It's still not done.
The Gherkin?
Yeah, it's just with all those like girders. It just looks like it's not done yet.
Gherkin girders are bugging you?
Gherkin girders.
They didn't bug me, man. I felt like we were just in a good place, magical. But there's weird acoustics that you would find. Why can't I figure out this? Okay. There was a weird acoustic thing going on that you would find in like a science museum in Jersey, because the tip of the building above you was making the sound do weird stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it looks like it's a giant little round pyramid, and we're in the top of it, and then the sound gets passed around. It's all glass and steel.
That's it, man. But we met a friend of Seth's who was an old buddy.
Dan Gaba has just moved to London.
Nice guy, really nice guy, and he moved to London under really good circumstances in some ways. And I learned all about him, and it was fun. This place has been bringing up all kinds of weird. I've never been to England, but when I was young, I used to always talk like I was from England. I was the only brown kid in my trailer park, as you know, and I would pretend like I was from London because my mind had split at that point from being so, you know, sort of whatever.
You're saying you had lost it. You had a mental break.
Yeah, and
you decided you were a Brit.
Yeah, it was like a fucking mental break.
Yeah,
right.
That makes sense.
There's my 1 minute. We have 1 minute left on this.
1 minute left. I want to thank my mom and my wife and everybody. And I go to bed, Dakota.
Go to bed, Dakota Fanning. That's so funny. We're gonna it's 2:38 in the a.m. and we're actually getting on a Uber in less than an hour.
It's 2:38 London time.
London time, which you have to say like this: London time.
And we somehow have to get on a plane at 6 a.m. to go to Amsterdam, to then get on a plane in Amsterdam to head to New York.
It's crazy, the crazy flight patterns. You know what I mean?
Very annoyed.
It's not the greatest, but we'll be back in time for you to get over to the Tonight Show.
Just in time for me to make Tonight Show if I can get through customs and passport clearance really quickly, and then get on the subway,
right?
The tube, as they call it.
Oh, the New York tubes.
The New York tube.
That's it. But whatever you do, mind the gap.
Mind the gap.
Meditate every day and gap the mind, if you get my meaning.